This is Hannibal here from the HannibalTV.com, and many fans have tweeted at me at the Hannibal TV and messaged me to comment on this situation of the two monoliths found in November, one in Utah that has since been removed, and another one in Romania that's also been removed. That was, it appeared before the Utah one was removed, but it's been removed since. And I didn't know what a monolith was. It's basically a three-sided metallic structure. The one in Utah, I believe, was about 9 feet high, and the one in Romania was about 12 feet high. The Utah one was smooth siding, where the Romanian one had squiggles and writing on it that really wasn't legible. It made the New York Times. It made the National Post here in Canada. It was all over the news. So why am I interested in it after people told me? I'm not that interested in it. I've researched it only about an hour, so I'm no expert. But I find it fascinating that these monoliths have received so much attention. Some people are speculated that they were alien. They both were placed on private property. It's believed that the Utah one, which is out in the middle of nowhere, had been there since about June or July 2016, where the Romanian one appeared more recently. So it's definitely strange. I don't personally think that it is anything extraterrestrial, because mainly it was removed in Utah reportedly by 4 people who managed to tip the thing over and load it into a truck. And if the government, which did investigate this a bit, as well as authorities, if they actually thought it could be alien, you'd think they would put guards around it, or at least monitor it by video surveillance, and not just let a group of 4 people in a pickup truck drive away with it. The Romanian one, I think less people visited the Romanian one. Even though the Utah one was out in the desert, a lot of people went to visit it. People climbed up the thing. They stood on top of it. They sat on top of it. So I find it interesting that people were just able to push it over ultimately, supposedly with not much tools, considering there were people climbing the thing. And the Romanian one, as far as I know, there's no witnesses on how it disappeared. But I don't know who put it there. People are speculating possibly artists. The Romanian one, since it appeared after the American one, they could have seen the publicity that this American one got out in the desert and wanted to get their own publicity in Romania. Who knows? Romania is pretty far away. Why an artist would do this out in the desert on restricted land, who knows? It's also been reported that the government and local authorities aren't really looking too much into who removed the Utah one, which makes me think they really don't care. They just saw it as nothing to even investigate. And it's just crazy that this made such big news. If it is really just the artist put this thing out in the desert in hopes someone would discover it and it would make news one day. Well, I never would have believed it, but it's happened, and it's a crazy situation. So there's my comments on it. I do not believe it's extraterrestrial. A lot of people have also told me, now, because I report on disclosure and UFOs, a lot of people told me there's supposed to be some type of government announcement or big news coming out about UFOs this month, or more specifically today, December 2nd. So who knows if that's actually going to happen or not. we do know that the U.S. Navy back in December 2017 admitted that UFOs were real, as in there's unidentified flying objects in our skies. We don't know what they are. They don't have our permission to be here. We don't know what their intentions are. The U.S. Navy admitted this in December 2017. Then this past year, the Pentagon also admitted UFOs were real. So lots of strange stuff going on, but I don't put these monoliths into the UFO categories. Gordon Bell says, I think the word monolith is what attracts people. It just sounds mysterious. You may have hit the nail on the head there. It really seems this could be a Simpsons episode for sure. It's very bizarre. So have a great day, everyone. There's my comments on that situation.